My name is Justina Di Stasio. I wrestle for Team Canada in 76 kilos for women's freestyle wrestling. I was first introduced to my sport when I was 12 years old. Banting Middle School had a wrestling team, and there was a little window, and I could see what they were doing, so I joined, and I've been doing it ever since. I learned to believe in myself by the idea of failing forward, doing things that at the time you might not think you're ready to do them, and just taking whatever, when you lose, you're learning. So whatever I've learned in that moment has helped me believe in the bigger moments that have come later. An example of failing forward would be I've had the chance to compete at everything except the Olympic Games. I've been the Olympic alternate twice, and those are pretty big failures for me in the moment, not making the Olympic team, but everything I've accomplished in those 4-year quads has helped me prepare. Now this time I'm feeling really ready to hopefully achieve that goal. I looked up to my high school wrestling coach in my sport growing up. His name's Selwyn Tam, and I never would have continued wrestling without him. He's a maybe 5'2" little old guy, and the whole reason behind my success is because of him. So teaching from my background, I'm Italian and I'm Indigenous. The idea of respecting your elders and learning from stories, learning from everyone around you, that's something I can do in all parts of life, but especially in wrestling. Like, the people coaching me are generally older than me, they have more experience than me. So listening to everything they have to say and trying to take that into competition is what I do. Two things I've learned from wrestling: self-accountability. I am capable of succeeding. I'm also capable of failing, and it's all on me, and the direct response to that is something that's helped me grow as a wrestler, but also as a person outside of wrestling. And then the self-confidence I've built. I'm a shy person. I'm a bit introverted. You can be that everywhere in this world, but when you step on the mat, you have to be confident that you have all the skills and abilities to succeed. So I've tried to take that to other parts of my life. So my first big accomplishment in wrestling would be probably provincials in grade 9, going way back. That's, 2006. And I'd wrestled in middle school. It's not real wrestling, it's takedown tournaments, learning to be comfortable touching, feeling, moving another person. And then I made it to the finals in grade 9, and I was like, oh, I think I might be good at this. And it was not that you need success to commit to something, but it was a nice part to have, to know that I was picking a sport I could enjoy and be good at. When I was in high school, I enjoyed competition. I hated practice. I hated the grind of wrestling. I was too immature to appreciate the sport. I fell in love with wrestling the first time I was at the Junior World Championships, and I placed 8th. Not because I did well, because the people who beat me placed high enough, they pulled me up. And I saw the girl winning the tournament, my size, look like me, wrestling so beautifully. I was like, man, okay, I want to be this good at this sport someday. So that was the moment I fell in love with it. Something that I've overcome in wrestling and other parts of my life is I have an anxiety disorder, and it always helped me succeed in wrestling prior to ever addressing it. If you're anxious, you're gonna work really hard, you're gonna obsess, you're going to overlook everything till it's perfect. great for wrestling, helped me catch up technically and everything. Horrible for normal life. And then during the pandemic, I had to address it because there was no wrestling. So figuring out how to deal with my mental health so that outside of sport I felt good, so I could come here and feel good, has been probably like the biggest thing for whatever this question was.
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, you addressed it perfectly. The both matched.
Yeah, they came together. Wrestling means it's the chance to like reach your highest potential, to chase perfection. The idea of being perfect, like that doesn't exist, but the fact that I have the privilege and opportunity every day to come in and try and get as close to perfect as possible and just like compete in a sport I've loved, like I love competition. It gives me the chance to do that and push myself to whatever limit that is, and I'm lucky that it's such a high competition level. So it's just a place to play a game I love, I guess. To the younger people and boys, girls in sport, but I know body image is a huge thing for kids these days. Wrestle what you weigh. Like, you're in a singlet, you're by yourself in like a spandex suit in front of everyone. What your body can do is way more important than what your body looks like, and the stronger it gets, the more you fuel it, the I don't know, more you push it, it has how it looks has no reflection on how it's going to perform. So I struggled with that when I was younger in wrestling, and I would cut a bunch of weight, so unhealthy. Wrestle what you weigh growing up, and you're going to enjoy the sport a lot more. My alarm clock. What gets me out of bed in the morning? I love what I do. I'm 30 and my body hurts every day, but I truly could not imagine not playing this sport ever again. So I'm lucky I get to do something I love every day.